Hello, this is Jedi Master Daniel 96, and today I will be reviewing the third book in the Fate of the Jedi series, Abyss by Troy Dennin. And let's begin. So I'm doing a new thing that I'm going to read the thing on the back to give you the summary and stuff. We'll give you this stuff on the back I'll read, and then even though they do the summaries in the cover, and then I'll break down specific plot points, and let's begin. Peace is the way of the Jedi, but with deadly enemies on every side, war may be the only way out. And I'm going to read you the summary that's in the book jacket. So this is going to be a new thing I'm going to do, is I'm going to read you the plot, the summary thing that's on the book jacket or the back of the book, and then we're going to break down the plot points of different things without giving any spoilers, so let's begin. Following the trails of clues across the galaxy, Luke Skywalker continues his quest to find the reasons behind Jacen Solo's dark downfall and to win redemption for the Jedi Order. Sojourning among the mysterious Aang monks has left Luke and his son Ben with no real answers, only the suspicion that the revelations they seek lie in the forbidden reaches of the distant Maw cluster, there hidden from the galaxy in a labyrinth of black holes, dwell the Mindwalkers, those whose power to transcend their body and be the one with the Force is as seductive and intoxicating as it is potentially fatal, but it may be Luke's only path to the truth. Meanwhile, on Coruscant, the War of the Wills between the Galactic Alliance Chief of State Natasi Dala and the Jedi Order is escalating. Outraged over the carbonite freezing of young Jedi Knights Valen and Gisela Horn after their inexplicable mental breakdowns, the Jedi are determined to defy Dala's martial tactics, override Council Master Kenneth Hammer's wavering leadership, and deal on their own terms with the epidemic of madness preying on their ranks as Han and Leia Solo, along with their daughter Jaina, join the fight to protect more stricken knights from arrest. Jedi healers race to find a cure for the rapidly spreading affliction, but none of them realize the blaster barrel is already swinging in their direction, and Chief Dala is about to pull the trigger. Nor do Luke and Ben deep in the Maw cluster and pushing their Force abilities beyond knowing. So that's a thing in the book jacket on one side, and then they continue it here. Limits realize how close they are to the Sith strike squad bent exterminating the Skywalkers to a nexus of dark side unprecedented in its power and its hunger, and the explosive confrontation between opposing wielders of the Force from which only one master, good and evil, can emerge alive. So that's the summary that was on the book jacket, and that's a new thing I'm going to do with reviews from here on now, and with things that went on in the book, because you do have a lot. We know where Luke goes off with his son Ben, and then they're looking for stuff to find the clues on Jacen Solo, and then as you know in the first book that Natasi Dala sends him into exile, and also in the book you have the first appearance of Abeloth, who will have a big role in the series from here on out, and Vistara Kai is in the book, and her and Ben haven't met yet, and she's also with a character named Lady Rai, or however you pronounce it. It's spelled R-H-E-A, and they meet Abeloth. Then Abeloth wants to find Luke Skywalker and his son Ben. Then you have parts with the Solos, with Han, Leia, Jaina, and Alana. Then they're with the droids R2-D2 and C-3PO, and so I'd say there was the big focus more with the parts with Ben Skywalker, then you have the parts with the Solos, and then I would say Vistara Kai didn't have a bigger... I would say Vistara Kai was in this book less compared to the second book, Omen, and I would say I enjoyed the book. I'd say it was a good read, and I'm liking the series so far. With already reading 3 books, and I already have read 3 books in the series. I'd say so far it's a good series, and there's a part where Luke and Ben, where there's a part also where Ben Skywalker sees Anakin Solo's potentially Force ghost. Then Ben asks Luke, "Is that a Force ghost?" And then Luke asks, he's not sure, but and then there's a part, where they'll see Mara Jade's Force ghost, which I thought that was pretty interesting. And as I said, I did enjoy the book, and I mean, Troy Denton is a good author, what I've read from his stuff, and I'd say he does a good job, and this is my last Expanded Universe review for 2018, and I will continue doing reviews of Expanded Universe books and comics in 2019, and that will start with the book Backlash, the 4th book in the Fate of the Jedi. So this will be the first book for the 2019 Expanded Universe reviews, and the final new canon review will be the Qui-Gon comic, which you'll probably get this tomorrow or Monday, and that's all I gotta say. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and comment what you thought of this book down below, and catch you guys next time. See ya.